give me my hat first. I need my merch. I need my hood hierarchy merch.
I'm gonna be there.
All right, give me my merch.
I got you.
All right, hood hierarchy. All right. Now I gotta shout them out because I've been asking for my merch.
I got you.
Hood hierarchy, but you dig, like I'm in the hood hierarchy. You dig? I really pull up in real life, you know. But I want to salute you and give you blessings, bro, on your journey, bro, to the top. You dig? Meet me up there, nigga. I see you when I get there.
And check this out, y'all. It's your boy Benzino, right? And we talking the hood or we talking hood hierarchy? It's my man Uncle Beats. He in the building. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, pull up. It's your boy Benzino. Holla.
Coming so in the hood hierarchy, the real hood. Say that now, brother.
Say it ain't so, Valley.
And what kind of day is it?
It's a new day, mother. Say it ain't so, Valley. This money's yours.
Hey Uncle Beats, it's Maya sending you a big congratulations on your 100th episode of Hood Hierarchy.
Hey man, it's your boy Crunchy Black, man, and you are tuned in to Hood Hierarchy.
It's Lowskiano, Lowski, Low, whatever you want to call me. Like, share, comment, share. Once again, share, like, especially share so your people can see it. Let your people see it. Everybody see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm signing out Hood Hierarchy.
My man, Leland Jones. Keep your game live, Jack. Stay down like 4 flat tires. The best is yet to come. Don't give up and don't give out and don't panic. You hear me? Church.
Yo, what up? This your man Cole Hard, and you watching Hood Hierarchy. You did.
Yeah. And shout out Hood Hierarchy, man. Y'all already know it's your boy Bodine, man. Hey, you ain't gonna get no good talk unless you come talk with my man Uncle Beats.
Hi, it's your girl Sweet Juices, and you right now is rocking with my boy Beats. You know what I'm saying? No other Hood Hierarchy. You feel me? Like straight from Inglewood, man. We go way back. I love how you rock with the city. This is the guy. This is the guy we were looking for.
Get down.
It's the Hood Hierarchy Podcast, and it's me, Uncle Beats, in the streets like white lines on the corner like a stop sign. If y'all want us to be all right, hit that like. If you care, hit that share. If you own it, leave a comment. If you really want us out the trap, put something on that Hood Hierarchy Cash App. It's about to go all the way down tonight. I got a special guest. You know, I've been following our movement, watching our growth. If you're watching us on Facebook, come over to YouTube. I need you on YouTube because Facebook is erasing the live. So all your good comments and stuff, we won't see them. So I need y'all to come on over. So with that being said, I got a special guest in the building. I'm going to roll the intro and we going to come back and we going to come back swinging. We going to come back hard. So everybody get in them comments. Drop your hood, drop your city, drop your state. Let me know where you're coming from. Let's go.
Hood Hierarchy.
Every single episode, man, we gonna give them a little background.
I know how I feel because I've been through that 1,000 times.
Lovely ghetto you, beautiful ghetto you, sweet ghetto.
We made so much doing that. I started taking that money, throwing the concerts.
It's your boy Project Pata, Hood Hierarchy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, man, if it ain't in the hood, man, it ain't on here.
Hey, this your boy Mario Cannon, man. And you rocking with Hood Hierarchy. You already know what's going down.
I've seen Pretty P stand up. It's a wrap. Tune in.
It's Deli Dale. And whenever I got time and I'm relaxing and I'm chilling, I don't give a damn if I'm laying in the bed with you. I'm checking out Hood Hierarchy. And it's just that simple, just that easy.
This is 7 Up, man, straight from Brooklyn. I want y'all to check my boy out, Uncle Beats, Hood Hierarchy. Get the dopest interviews, the dopest content, the dopest platform, straight from Chi-Town, man. You know what it is, man. We representing Uncle Beats, Hood Hierarchy. That's the highest of prestige. Get it? You already know. That's on game. You heard?
One, what's happening? It's the one and only HD president, Mr. Bow Bow Bow. This is Hood Hierarchy checking in. I'm signing out. HD4, Bow Bow Bow.
Hey, it's going down. Salute to everybody that's rocking with me. Hello, world. Welcome to Hood Hierarchy. I got a very special guest. I know I always say that, but this one here, hey, very special. I've been able to follow her career, so I'm happy she back out getting into it. So I'm not gonna hold y'all up. I got one of my favorite hustling entrepreneurs in the building, the one and only Kiki Pinks is in the building, y'all.
Cause you know, what's up, Uncle Beats? What's
There
up?
she go. Good to see you. Good to see you. How you been?
I'm well, likewise.
Good, good. That's great. And to everybody that's your first time checking us out,
I mean,
don't think I'm being rude to my guests, because she family. If I go to the comments, we gotta checking in with the streets. We gotta check in with the streets, because the streets is who make us. But I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you got some new music out.
You know how that go.
I've been waiting on you to show up, and you couldn't have picked a better week. I've been interviewing all females this week, so
it's not my time. Kiki Pinks.
Couldn't have picked a better week. The pink star in the building.
It's time to tap in, right?
So before we get into your business, I want to ask you about a few things. And if you're watching us on Facebook, I need y'all to come over to YouTube. Come on over to YouTube. Y'all see the link. It's on her page, my page. Click the link. Come on over. So I want to know what you think. They got the 25 greatest female rappers of all time list came out. Billboard, right? And they got, at the top, they got Nicki Minaj.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And they got like Queen Latifah, MC Light, Missy Elliott. Then like number 11 is Cardi B. 19 and 20 is Lotto and Glorilla. So I want to know, do you think that's accurate, or do you think they should have the younger people higher up on the list?
So let's be 100. Okay, we understand Queen Latifah, Salt and Pepper, they paved the way for us. They paved our way. We have to give respect to the ones that paved the way for us. Those are the queens of hip hop, of course. Nicki, yeah. Nobody's hotter than Nicki. You can't find nobody that rap like Nicki. But when you go to how I feel about this is, why is Doja Cat on there?
Oh, you don't think Doja Cat deserves it?
Not at all. She needs to not be up there at all. I don't like Doja Cat. I don't think Sexy Red should be up there. I know, I love Sexy Red as a black woman. I like her personality.
Whoa.
I speak firm. I stand firm.
Whoa, hold on. Sexy?
Yeah, listen.
Did you hear that new Sexy? Hoochie is the best? Did you hear that new one?
No.
How did she come up with that? That's genius. Now, why you don't think Sexy should be on there?
I'm not for that. You know how you heard my music. I don't rap about nonsense. I rap about something. I'm gonna give you something to listen to, and I don't persuade the young kids to be little bopperonis. I'm not okay with that. You can't have them want to be little thoughts that's 15, 16. So I just don't support that. But I do love her as a person. Like I love her as a person. Like I watch her a lot, but I don't listen to her music. Like I love Sexy, but I don't like her music.
But she don't be saying, "Hey, this is for kids." If people play it for their kids, is that her fault?
I mean, yeah, but
You know, if they play it for the kids, is it her fault? I'm just.
you're right though. The parents playing for the
Just
kids.
saying.
I'm still even speaking on a woman. I'm a woman. I'm not gonna present myself like that. I'm not gonna tell you I got a brown booty hole and a pink or whatever. You know, it's not for you to
But
find
you know, I remember. You know, I know I look 25, but I'm not. And I remember when hip hop started up, and it was all type of hip hop. It was kinds I didn't like, some I liked. You know, it was like, but at the end of the day, it's about people expressing themselves. So it was a time I used to hear certain people. I'd be like, when Humpty Hump came out, I'm like, this is the dumbest thing ever.
out.
But people
We
liked it. The
yeah,
club went crazy over it.
yeah,
So I look at like what Sexy Red and a lot of these people doing. I just learned to accept it. Like you said, no, it don't represent me though.
that part. I rock out, but not all the time.
You know, it don't represent me. No, I'm not the hoochie daddy. If you're in Miami, but still holler at me if you're there.
But let's go for like the women on the list. Okay, it's a few people that shouldn't be there. Like I love Doechii. Like why is she so far at the end? Why is Lotto at the bottom? Lotto is so raw. She's so talented. Like Lotto is metaphorically that.
Yeah, I think they should have based it. I think it's just a biased list. I would love to see the people who came up with it and see what they based it off of because
Yes.
you know you gotta change with the times and get these younger
Group.
people that chance. You know, let me see what the streets think about this before we go on. Well, let me see what we got in the building. We got. I'm sorry, I can't see. Richmond, come on over to YouTube. Come on over to YouTube. You're on Facebook. Salute to you though. We got Show Body in the building. OGs and Young Gods podcast. Let's go. Salute Queen Kiki Pink. Cream D Cocaina in the building. Salute to her. She said she's cute.
Thank you.
Come see us on YouTube. I need to be interviewing you too. Come see us on YouTube. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. We got the top dog, Coconut Corey, right in the building. He said, "Welcome, superstar."
Thank you, y'all. It's all love.
Cream said, Doja Cat is raw. Coconut said, "Much love." Kiki Pinks. Money Up Gang TV in the building. And Cream said, "My booty hole tan, and I'll take your man." Yeah, you know, I must admit, the booty hole color thing, I don't think that was the
It was
hard,
crazy. It was just too much.
hardest line to come up with. But she said it, and it got
It,
her.
it,
Nope.
look, it actually took her far. That
Know what tripped me out though? I seen her stuff before that, and she was spin bars. So it almost get to the part where sometimes you got to give these people what they want. Can't give them what you want. You got to give them what they want. You know.
part.
So okay, let me ask you about something else.
What's up? What you got for me?
Why people just can't stay off the internet? This is what I want to know. Like, why is the internet get everybody in trouble? People getting RICO cases, people getting busted cheating, all type like people are getting killed. Why they just can't stay off of Facebook and
Right.
Instagram or whatever they own? Like,
I don't know.
why?
Why do they feel the needs? I don't know. I can't answer that for you, Uncle Beast. But I don't know why they feel like they need to go incriminate themselves after they get done doing a crime, and say, "Yeah, I just did this, all on the book." I don't know, but they stuck. I guess that's just the man they got. America, they got. I ain't telling on myself, baby. I'm gonna get in and get out.
They,
Cash. Yeah.
They gotta be the man. Young Thug is in good heat again. He got out on strict probation for 10 years. I mean parole. And he made all type of allegedly all type of posts talking about the DA, where she live at, where her mama stay at. And it's just like, even if he didn't do it, if somebody else is controlling his
Yeah.
pages,
Yeah.
why do they have to be on the internet? It's just like you say, you don't know, but why do you think people do it?
Beats, I really don't know. I can't answer that because I'm not a real social media girl. Like back in the day, I don't know. Attention seeking, maybe some type of self confirmation that they get from the people. Yeah, folk, do your shit, folk. Whatever they pump them up to do.
Yeah.
Gang. You know how it go. You know how they be pumping their guys up in the street to do weird stuff. But I think I don't know. It might just be for
Y'all
confirmation.
tell me out there, is attention more important than money? Because I ain't gonna lie. If I can make no money off the internet, I don't think I would get on it. I don't think I'd get on Facebook. I don't think y'all will see me. If I wasn't making money off the internet,
It
y'all
wouldn't
probably
be that much. You wouldn't post that much. I just you know what, Beats, my page just got monetized out the blue.
need to
And
be posting.
right when I started putting my music back out, they allowed me to be monetized. And I was like, this gotta be like, it's gotta be a sign or something, So I just
Posting. Get that pay.
yeah.
You need to be posting, because that's how you get paid.
It's coming through. It's a few dollars up on there.
You need to be posting. Like I said, if I wasn't making money, I don't know if I get on it. Sorry, y'all. Take it how y'all want to take it. But you know what? Now that I think about it, I'm finna come to the streets and see what y'all got to say. But now that I think about it, it is much cheaper nowadays. You do got to change for the time. See, back in my day, we would have to put gas in the car, just ride around and look for women. We bump in, catch some outside. You don't got to do that now. You can sit right at home. You can talk to them. You can see what's to them.
Yes.
I don't know. They done messed that up now, though, with these filters. Because I see people on the street and they be like, yeah, you don't know me? And I'll be like, who are you? Like, oh, that's you. You look completely different. Like, how am I supposed to know that was you?
You say that's a catfish, huh?
I be seeing, literally, this happened to me recently. Like, I seen this woman at a concert. And she was nice looking at the concert, though, too. But then I seen her, like, posting video. I was like, that was you? I was like, I didn't even know that was you, because she looked so different on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't even see why you have to put all the filters on, because you look like another person, but you still look good. I don't know. It's just a filter game. Let's see what the streets think of what we talking about. Let me check in with these street people, because
what the streets got to say. Talk to the streets. Talk to the streets.
Young Rick in the building. He said hood hierarchy. Shout out to everybody that's coming over to YouTube to check us out. Shout out to everybody. Corey Wright said that's a universal list. Oh, you got hearts flying off of you? How you do that? You just had some hearts just flew off of you. They just flew off. Indian Thug Scoochie G in the building. That's what I need up on here. Scoochie G. He say, cloud is the biggest drug, says Scoochie. Scoochie say, Kiki, my sis.
What's
Scoochie
up?
Scoochie is my guy.
That's my brother. I love.
Yeah, you know Scoochie. That's my partner for real.
My homie, I love that. Like he has my heart. I love Scooch. I love my Scooch.
Scoochie, the man, he done got lazy, but Scoochie used to be the biggest promoter in Chicago. I'm gonna say used to, Scoochie, because you ain't been doing nothing like you used to. But Scoochie had the underground on lock. I'd be glad when Scoochie get back to it.
It's okay, but Scooch got that bomb, jerk That jerk
Oh,
food.
food, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
the burgers, he be having all that good food.
Yeah, Scoochie is really good people for real. I would be lying if I didn't take out time to salute my home.
That's my brother.
Uh,
All love.
Michelle said, social media platforms are advanced and allow people to transform into anything and to be a pretender. Yep, not at all, but just be yourself and respect yourself. Oh, OG Capone in the building.
What's up, Sight?
Now that's OG Capone. That ain't Psycho Capone. That's my guy OG Capone. Solution Radio out of Mississippi. Everybody tap in. Solution Radio podcast. Um, y'all finna lose Facebook in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna give y'all like 5 minutes to come on over here to us. If not, y'all just gonna have to find us on here. So back to you. I got another one. I just can't let you go so easy. So they had some footage come out and they said it was old, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was going through this yesterday with a female guest. My girl Styles DIM did it myself. And I was asking her seeing like every time I get on social media now, I see a man jumping on a woman. And I'm just like, so yesterday it was something with Lizzie Osama, but he said it was old. It looked like he was fighting with his baby mama, asking where the baby at. And I saw women sign with him. So I want to ask you, at what point do you think it's okay for a man to put his hands on a woman?
Never really, never. But I mean, I do say this because I've been the woman that took off on a man first. I done took. So let me say, if a man grew up and he like, okay, I don't beat on women, I don't do this, but you started provoking the man to put his hands on you. He's human too. I don't know how much you want him to take. I mean, I know he's a man, but
Right.
if you chase him down the street, knock him in his head, throw candles, break stuff across his head, I mean, what you want him to do? You feel me? So I say never. Don't just be freely. Make it have some self-control. Contain your anger. If it's provoked and one of y'all just can't leave, then it's gonna take off anyway, because somebody gonna take off on somebody. But
Well,
okay.
I would have to say it's a touchy situation because
It is.
I don't think I would ever put my hands on a woman I'm in a relationship with. But if a woman is fighting with a woman I'm in a relationship with, I'm definitely gonna break the fight up. I might, and if I accidentally put the lady in a full Nelson when I'm breaking the fight up, don't judge me because accidents happen. But yeah, I be seeing some women I see some women talk to some of these guys like they absolutely
like they the men.
Then when the man takes off on them, now they want to go back to being a sweet lady. They gotta pick that wisely, right? They go back to being.
You gonna hit him up? Girl, you were just a nigga 2 minutes ago. What happened?
Right, 2 minutes ago. But another situation arose. Oh no, we got the streets talking. I don't want to.
What the streets to talk to us? We always want to hear what the streets got to say.
Oh, there you go. OG Capone said he needs you on the Solution Radio podcast show if you're interested. You know what? You're finna be the first guest. I'm finna make sure you get on Boogie Flavors Let's Chop It Up podcast out of San Diego. And I'm gonna make sure you get on Solution Radio with OG Capone. So make sure we do this. Make sure we do this. Make sure you get in touch with. I'm gonna make sure I link it up. So because you need to push this new project. We finna get to that though. But I got something else. What happens when a woman doesn't want a man to leave? What should the man do?
When a woman doesn't want a man to leave.
Like, what does a man have to do to really break up with a woman?
Ooh, that's it. Okay, so I look at all sides of every aspect of things, right? And situations. So I say, if that woman is like, it just depends on the crazy level of that woman. Okay.
Right.
If the woman just accept, okay, this shit been bad. You know, we ain't been happy for like 3 months. Every time I fuck you, I don't get a nut. It could be like that. You know what I mean? Like, do I need to wash my mouth?
You okay?
Okay. It could be like that, you know, and then they can both feel and they don't gotta do much to leave. Or you can have that girl that's just solely in love with this man and he fell out of love with her.
Right.
But he tried to not show it. Mind you, I've been this girl that fell out of love with a man before and did not want to show it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you stayed with somebody that you didn't
because I have
be with?
Yeah, because I have a heart and I didn't want to hurt that person and let them down. Yes, I have a heart. Yeah.
I don't know. As long as the money right, I can stay with him forever. I ain't gonna lie.
But you know, I'm still young, Beat, so I haven't really been through too many relationships.
I'm still kind of young.
If
you do some adding and subtracting, I'm still kind of young. But no, you're right. Experience is the best teacher, though.
Yeah.
So, you know, I definitely I'm not saying that is how I'm moving right now, but sometimes you got to learn to be with the person that's best for you, not the person you want to be with.
Yeah.
And that's what. And you know, there's been times I had to be with the person that's best for me, so I found the person I want to be with. So, I mean, it's just the truth. Take it how y'all want to take it.
But they used to leave people. So how do you leave if you don't know how to leave someone? Can I throw out a question too?
How do you leave?
Yeah, how do you leave? Because I've been this girl that don't know how to leave.
You know what?
How do you leave someone if you don't know how to leave? Because I love you. But how do I leave you? Even if I'm not happy right now, how can I simply just leave without you? And I know I love you this much, but I
never left, but I know how to get away. You know, if they got friends, I bet I can make them stop messing with me. I can figure that out real quick. Oops. My bad.
I ain't having no hard nights, babe.
But I ain't gonna lie, nowadays, that still don't do it. I don't know, man. Life is different now. I'm glad I didn't calm down because life is different. You used to could mess with somebody's friend, and that'll be the end. Now, we can just all be one. Like, man.
Yeah, they want to have a whole
right. So life is a little different. What OG Capone say? He say, Uncle Beats, I need you to come to Gulfport, Mississippi, May 3rd to the 6th. Is going down for the 55th day. You know what? I might have to come down there. I'm gonna hit you, OG. But I asked you that about leaving because rapper 600 Breezy and his girlfriend Jasmine, I forgot. I know her sister is Lil Baby's baby mama, Jada Waiter. But they had a little situation in separating that was real interesting that he made a video of today, and I got it. Let's just see what you think.
I hate you. I don't want shit to do with you. Like, what the fuck? Let me go. Like, that shit don't even make sense. Like, what the fuck? It's over. I'm not gonna die with you. You might as well get me killed and end this shit right now. It's over. It's over. Jasmine, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. I don't want shit to do with you. None of that shit. It's over. It's over. Now I'm not playing with you. You can't make no nigga stay that don't want to fucking stay. Like what? You done treated me like complete shit. You think I'm supposed to keep staying? No, I don't want no drunk ass bitch. I don't want no disrespectful ass bitch. And I don't want no bitch that don't fucking, like, you just don't want me here anyway. Like, why the fuck are we sitting here having Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. I'm not dealing with that same shit that you keep doing to me. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing. Yes, I am. Jasmine, I'm finished. I don't love you. I hate you. I don't want to be with you. I don't want shit to do with you. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Whoa, that is just rough right there. I had to cut it off. I just could take it off. Now,
Okay,
that's different. That's different, y'all. That is different.
that's real different. But it sound, but that see what that sound like? Cause you know what, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen. I hadn't even been on social media not once, but probably once time today. So I'm just seeing that looked like, you know, what he's saying, like you treat me like shit. I don't want no drunk bitch. She must have an issue. A lot of young girls today got issues with drinking.
Right.
Drunk. They be drinking more than men. And I know this. Listen, because you know I'm a drink. You know I sell the drinks through Chicago. You know, so I get a lot of men buy my drinks. It might be because I look nice or I look good that day or whatever. But I get a lot of men that buy my mixed drinks more so than women. I come to the women like, hey girl, I got drinks. And they go, girl, I drink straight. Just give me 1730, 1738. And I don't even change my 1738. Oh, baby, you got hair on your you know, like it's a lot of women that do that. So what men want to put up with a drunk woman that's hurting him because you can't deal with your own pain right now? You drowning yourself in sorrows with liquor, you know?
You know what? What you're saying makes so much sense. And I do, me, like we were saying earlier, experience is the best teacher. And I've been through a lot. So fellas, ladies too, if you're with a man that don't want to be with you, is telling you he hates you, begging you to leave him alone, call me. It's real simple. I take him drunk. I take him crazy. I know how to deal with them all. Call me. Long as you're working. If you don't have a job, keep stalking him. But if you got a man that don't want to be with you, just call me. Inbox me. Call me. Get up. But yeah, people gotta know how to let people go. What's so funny? I'm trying to help the community.
He's talking about just call me. Talking about you glad you chill, you glad you calm down. They don't sound like you calm down now.
I'm just trying to do community service. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. And with that being said, since we're talking about community,
what the streets talk about?
I gotta say this. We have to screen you. We screen everybody that come through, you know. You one of my nieces, but I can't do favoritism. So with that being said, what city and state are you from?
You know I'm in Chicago, East Side. That don't play with it.
Okay, so if somebody's in Chicago
Mm-hmm.
and they want something to eat, where you sending them to?
Off top, I'm gonna send them to my homeboy Jason. I'm gonna see you right now on Wabash to Wilma's, because baby, I eat Wilma's almost every day.
Oh, you know what? Wilma's is good, but my bad. We need something in the hood.
Something in the hood.
Yeah, hood.
Okay.
Hood. That's like hood hierarchy.
What was that? Okay, period. So what's that? I will say it depends on if you're feeling kind of seafoodish. I do like me a two fish boil, or you can go to I think it's called Tea Passion or Passion Tea.
Where you getting the seafood at?
Where I'm getting seafood from?
Yeah.
Two fish, or I mean, wherever I feel. I like two fish.
Where two fish at?
47th, of course. It's 47, 47, 43rd, 47.
There y'all go.
Oh no.
Nice and hood. Can't get more hood than that. So
Can I speak this out? Because these are my people. If you want you some sweets, well, y'all got to go over there on 47th, I think. Yeah, 46th or 47th. It's Pookie's Crack Cakes. That's my love. She's my sister.
Pookie's Crack Cakes?
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm coming, Pookie. Pookie Crack Cake. Pookie's Crack Cakes.
Look, yes. It's a tongue sister.
I gotta come check that out. Pookie's Crack Cakes.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your favorite hood movie?
My favorite hood movie. I don't know. No. I don't know. Cause let me tell you, my favorite hood. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, my favorite movie is Money Talk. I love Money
Talk. You know what? You know what? That's hood. People don't
Talk.
get that. That's hood because we watched that in the hood. Money talks.
Yes, he was a hustler. Chris Tucker was that hustler trying to get everybody to back him up, whatever he had. Yeah, that was my movie. That was my favorite movie all my
It's
life.
a part on there where Charlie Sheen be talking. Chris Tucker tell him something. He be like, "Yeah, what? What am I supposed to say? I'm chilling like a bee dog. What the hell is that?"
My favorite part when he was like, Montebella. He walked up in there. This nice. This real nice. That's my shit. Yeah, that's my favorite movie.
Yeah, we will accept money talks. The hood is accepting money talks because money. So what about your top 3 rappers that influenced you?
Okay, top 3. Growing up, I'm a 90s baby. I have to give it to Twista. I used to be a tongue twister when I was a shorty. I could rap fast. I have to give it to Shauna. I love me some Shauna. She loved me too. She came and performed down in Danville, saluted me. And Eve. Eve was one of my girls because she was a rough rider, and I'm a rough girl, and I'm a rough rider, but I'm a pretty girl, and she was a pretty rough rider. And that's how I feel. Like all 3 of them was mine.
There you go. I can't argue with that list. So she's official, y'all. She's in. She's hood. She's hood. Yeah. So now let me ask you this: how did you get into music?
Man, how did I get into music? True. I was 11 years old. I was probably like 10 years old. My sister, my big sister, her name is Pooh. She used to write music. Mind you, I was a tomboy at the time, and I never had no interest in music. I didn't know I could sing or rap. Right. I just played basketball. And so, one day she was like, "Kiki, come sing with me. If you don't sing this song with me, I'm not gonna talk to you for the rest of the day." You hear me? And so I'm like, okay, well, this is my best friend. I'm finna sing this song. Well, what you want me to do? I was outside playing ball with the boys. What's up? She gets, and I'm like, okay. She like, sing it like you for real. Sing it, because she thought I could sing because she could. Find out I could sing. And that got me, when she started writing music, I would hear her songs that she was writing. And I would go, and when I turned 11, I wrote my first song. It was a little advanced because my sister 4 years older than me, and the music she was writing. Okay. But that's how I really got into music. Being forced.
Your first time in the studio?
Of course.
What was that like? And do you remember who it was with?
Of course. Yeah.
Tell us about it. Tell us about it.
First time in the studio, I was 13 years old. I was 13 years old. My big brother, Skylar Shaw. Shout out to my big brother, Skylar. That's my bro. We did music all our life. Also, my Tommy Rose. I don't know if you know Tommy Rose, but down in his home. Also, my big brother had Skylar had a studio in his basement. Yet it went to.
You exploding in the back. I don't know how this is dope. All right, keep going. Did you see that?
Yes, I just threw me out.
Yeah.
So they had the studios, and my Uncle Tommy let me come record. Me, Skylar went to Uncle Tommy's house, and we recorded time down there. Yeah. Yeah, so I was 13. I remember, like, vividly.
Yeah. So with that, what was your first big break? Did you like, man, I'm really finna do this? Like, what was the first thing that you was on the right track?
Well, honestly, when I was 16 years old, I was in middle school. I was going to Northridge down in Danville, and I had some. Back in the day, you had the gay boys. They had a group of gay friends, and I used to love my gay friends, and I hung with them.
I don't know about back in the day because I didn't have a group of gay friends. But
I had some great friends.
I'm not judging. I'm just messing with you. Not that you had a group of gay friends or what.
And they just always loved when I sang because I used to sing through the hallways of middle school.
Right.
Love when I sang. Mom, you give me the charger. And when I sang, they would they would just be like, keep singing. So one day they was like, we got somebody that we bumped into. We want you to meet them. And it was so urgent. They made me ride their bus home and everything. So
Oh, wow.
I ride the bus home. I get on somewhere out east on Danville. I don't know where we was at. Bismarck. I don't remember where we was at. And this is man, it was like his name was Romeo Sadak or Sadak. Romeo Sadak. And he was some type of music manager or management. And
Okay.
they was like, here she go. This the girl we've been talking about. She can sing, like, listen to her. And so he had this man on the phone. He got the call and he had a man on the phone, like, hey, I guess I bumped into the young lady that everybody's excited about. He was like, let me hear something. And so in the midst, when he said that, I was like, I never got nervous. I just started singing Fantasia. Something now is tell you. I sung that. And he dropped his phone. I remember him dropping his phone because he's like, fucked out his head. And then he picked his phone up. He was like, Kevin, we got one, Kevin. I was only 16, mind you. I had got a contract. It was through MacTown. They was finna sign me, and it was for $200,000 to the contract. $200,000 to me, that was my big break. I feel like, man,
some people never have reached that in their whole career. So what happened with that?
So listen, okay. I got into a little scuffle with one of the little boys I used to mess with when I was young, his baby mama. I had got a fight and I was signed. I was only 16. I had the contract and my mama didn't allow me to sign the contract till my daddy got out of prison. And so he can stay into it or whatever. And so I waited till I was 17 to sign my contract. Between after I signed that, like a couple months later, I got into that scuffle with Shorty and I went to jail. They said I made the label look bad, but somebody had to buy me out. I was a juvenile. I got let go, and it didn't make the news or nothing. He just knew, but it was a reason because I remember one time I asked him, was he trying to get me to sell my soul? And his eyes went out of his head. He couldn't say nothing. I'm like, what level of fame is we trying to reach to? Because I'm not on that, and I've never heard from him no more. And that's I think why I never heard from him no more.
Let me ask you something. This is hood hierarchy, and you said something. So I want you to speak to the fathers with this, right? What was it like for you? Because how long was your dad in prison?
All my life, shit. I'm born in 92, since 94.
So what is that like for you having a dad that's in prison?
I mean, it's rough, because if I see these other young ladies around me that have the support of their fathers, and like you have a daddy that'll buy you a car, like a daddy to give you a hug, a daddy give you some advice on these niggas in the streets. I never had that. I had a stepdaddy, but he turned into, I love him. I'm not gonna talk bad about him, but he turned into an alcoholic and turned into a crackhead, and so forth. But I ain't had that, so that feel okay. They felt good to have my daddy there with a little bit of say, It felt good.
Okay, I so just want to put that out there because so many people leave their kids for dudes, or even over a woman with stuff in the street. You know what I'm saying? They really got to think about their kids. You leave your kids, like you said. Everybody don't always get the best stepdad. People don't get the best stepdad, and they go to jail. They leave their woman behind, and that goes another way also. You know what I'm saying? So now you're doing all this. When did you start doing shows?
Man, I started doing shows at 17.
17.
17.
So now when you started performing, what did you like better? Making the music or performing?
Performing. Performing is my everything.
Yeah. I just seen it. Well.
Yes, I love to perform. I get up there, I become nervous, and then it goes away. And then I just go to a whole nother world. And everybody, once I get out the trance that I'm in, everybody fucking with me. I'm looking like, damn, they fucking with me for real. But I'm in a trance the whole time up there. So
in the trance. Hold on, let me go to the streets because these people catch me out in public and be like, yeah, you want to read my comment now. Get ugly. Hold on, let me see. They got my girl Triple Threat in the building. Triple Threat, come over to YouTube. Check us out. Check us out. Um, Duck, Duck, Duck Ingo said, "Juice, Tupac, Boys in the Hood, Ice Cube." I agree. That was good. Um, I'm sorry, y'all. I might be a name slayer.
Not a name.
As
Yeah.
Asakura one said, "Congratulations, Kiki." Oh, do you know what that is? Because I don't want to say
Who
their
was?
name. Because they, what you say?
What's the name? Say it again.
Hold on, put it on the screen.
He said,
You know,
I sure won. I don't know, but thank you so much. He must have just wanted to go listen to it, but I appreciate you. That's all
they
love.
they represent. Um, they got my guy Big. They go to March.
They
They got
got
my guy Big Six in the building. He said, "I've been missing in action because I got to go to the gym from 6 to 10." Yeah, you know I go to the gym too, Big Six. I understand. Gym's Polishes every rep, every rep. But she said, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. This is Kiki Pinks. Everybody, go check out Bag Season. Go check out Bag Season.
Let's check out Bad Seeds, guys.
It's everywhere." So now let me ask you this: how many tours have you been on?
I actually only been on one tour, and it
One.
was the best tour I ever went on. And let me shout them folks out who I went on tour with, okay?
Shout them out. Shout them out.
Of course, you know, I went on tour with Project Pat, one of the icons of music since I've been alive.
That's done.
You know, I went on tour with Uncle Beats, the iconic Uncle Beats himself.
That was
Yeah,
done.
Mr. Good Looking, you know.
So looking good.
So I also went on tour with some of the Cheddar Chasers.
Cheddar
Um,
Chase.
was Psychopone was there too, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
Psycho was there.
Psychopone,
Psycho, Chemist.
Psychopone, Crunchy was there. I mean,
Conway was there.
man, we had a blast.
I really had a great time with y'all because I just love when I got like the younger people with me and I'm seeing them because I know this could turn into something real big if they stick with it, you know. So and y'all did y'all thing. Y'all did y'all thing. You did your thing. I still be like your videos be coming out because you got some good footage. You got good you need to get you a camera because you had good footage of the whole tour.
So
But yeah, that was dope. We was going everywhere. I'm real happy that I was able to be part of your career. I'm
yeah,
real happy with that.
and still is though, because you know it ain't stopping nothing. It don't stop.
I ain't stopping. All it take is a phone call. So
Mhm.
I'm glad you got this. I'm glad you got this new thing. So let's talk about bag season, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you have so much going on that you ain't been dropping music?
That part.
So what made you pick that mic back up and get to it?
Well, you know, about like 5.5, 6 years ago, I had got shot in my back. I lost
Oh wow.
I lost the love for everything. I
Pause.
from
Pause. Hood
yeah.
hierarchy. Pause. You said you got shot in your back. So what? Can you tell us about it, please? Because they gonna want to know.
Of course, I mean I was down in Danville, where I'm from, and trying to make it, trying to
Wait,
just
it broke out. You say you was in Danville.
uh-huh.
Okay, and what happened?
I was with my brother Dada, and we just happened to pull up on my homeboy P. And P, you know, we was just over P crib for like a split second. And
Right.
when I pull up, I just felt like I didn't want to get out the car. But my homie, my brother Dada felt the same way. We felt it. Like I'm sitting over there 15 minutes later, some 10 shots go off. Blah, 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 blah. We turn around because nobody get hit, but we smell the gun. We smell the gunpowder. Like, who playing with the fireworks? I'm like, oh my soul, somebody playing with fireworks, and I turn back around because if I would have stayed like this, I would have got hit right here.
Right.
Yes. So I turn back around, and then another 20 go off. I got hit in my back, and I just grabbed myself and I ran halfway to the hospital. I ran majority of the halfway to the hospital. And
Oh wow.
yeah, but after that, P got hit in his thigh. My boy P got hit in his thigh. We got hit with choppers. They let off choppers, AIs.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you got hit in the back.
Yeah.
What did that do for you? Like what did that do for your life as far as getting shot?
Well, now I live more cautious. I make sure I always been an observer around, of my surroundings, but now I'm really an observer. I don't like to stay out late, but it made me go harder though, because I really woke up. I had a awakening after I got shot. Some people say they traumatic times. I had a real life awakening, and once that awakening hit me, I started realizing stuff for what it really was, and I ain't had no friends for real. And I just was out here muscling by myself, and I just made myself a hustler. I made myself an entrepreneur. I built myself a brand, and it's still building. It's not the biggest, but people know who I am because of how hard I hustle.
What's the brand?
Pinks drinks. I got another one. I'm just now doing nails, pinky nails. What y'all want to do? I got music out here. I am Kiki Pinks. I have a brand. Pinks is the brand. I am the brand.
So when you selling the drinks, how do that work?
It just depends. Like, if you want a party done, I can come to your party. You can book me. I have a page, Pinks Drinks, Pinks with an X, Drinks with an X. You can book me. I come to your party. If you have a baby, I make drinks for kids. I'm talking about cups for kids, all type of stuff. I make alcohol drinks. I make infused drinks. If you want to infuse, drink whatever you want.
Yeah, I hear that. I know we got some drinkers in the streets. Let me see what we got in the streets. I know we got some drinkers. Hood Baby Kurt in the building. Decatur's finest. Hood Baby Kurt, I'm gonna hit you. I need you to come back and holler at me. Derek Tomorrow said dope. So with your music, with this single, well, you already got podcast interviews popping up on this podcast, right? So are you gonna do some touring again?
I mean, I would love to. That is something I really want to do again. That's where my heart is. That is literally where my heart is, on the stage. Really, I'm just looking for that door. I'm looking for a way to get back on the stage. I took that break for 5 to 6 years. Now I really want to come back. I don't want to let up this time. I want to find the management that I need for myself. I want to find the shows that I need for myself to get out there. Yeah. If I got to start by myself, then so be it.
I'm definitely glad that you all right. I didn't know that you had got shot, so I'm glad you're all right. And you still here. You here for a reason. You gotta remember that. Yeah. God pulled people from stuff, and they don't even capitalize on like, why did he take his time to save you when there's so many that he don't save?
That part.
Like, I understand that God got me here because somebody is mistreating a woman, and he wants me. What, to get him in a shelter? What are you talking about? What are you laughing for? What are you laughing about? I'm here to help make sure the women are okay. What is so funny about that? It's a real thing.
I know where you was going with that.
It's a real thing. But no, for real, I'm just glad I was able to go through everything that I done went through to be here to help you. If I don't do nothing but get people an interview, I did something for them.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I'm just glad to be able to do that. So yeah, so we need people who need to hear your music. They need their nails done, and they sure need to be drinking.
Definitely do.
So that is.
However you want, it's on a pull up. I can overnight you a drink. You want an infused drink?
Oh wow. That is, I like the sound of that. Definitely. Hold on, we got whoever this is, they need to tell you who they is because they is just representing. He said, go check out the song. I promise you ain't heard nothing like her before. Bag season, and them the type of people. So look like you're not by yourself because you definitely got somebody promote on YouTube like they supposed to be, and that is Carmen. Salute to Carmen.
That's my lady. That's Carmen. What's up,
Yeah.
Carmen?
Salute to Carmen. Carmen is representing.
That's my love. Hey, she knows she got my heart. You know what? I met Carmen. Let me tell you, I was living on the west side. I met Carmen on the west side. I was going to Dollar General. And I was like, I was just promoting my business, my song, because it's coming out. It's gonna start dropping. I'm everywhere. I'm airdropping everything to people just to let them know it's dropping. You know. And she come across and she like, let me hear it. I'm like, listen, you about the only one I let hear earlier. You can hear it now. She sat there the whole time and listened to all 3 of my songs that I had just recorded. She said, I'm rocking with you. I support you. Ever since then, she been hitting me up with things I can go do. Mike, little Mike thing, like open mic. Yeah, so I love her wholeheartedly. I love my Carmen. That's my
salute to you, Carmen. Salute. I'm telling people, I'm gonna be a florist soon because I want to give people their flowers.
Flowers, period.
So salute to you, Carmen, for holding her down. Definitely appreciate it. So I ain't done with you yet. Tell everybody where they can find you at.
Of course, you can find me on Facebook under Ariana Habibi, if you know how to spell Rionna. Also my business page. This is what I'm really worried about. You can find me on Facebook, Pinkx Drinks, PiNkx, DRINKX, Pinkx Drinks. It's busting. It's a fun page. It's lit. Most of the people that ever bought a drink for me is pretty much on that page. I do live reviews and I chill with my people, my supporters. I chill with them. Also, you can find me on Instagram, Pinky Nails LLC. That's nails with a Z. LLC, all one word. It is a new page, but it is upcoming. So every set of nails that I do, I will be posting on there. I will not do no cheats. Yeah, find me. Also, you can find me. One more. I'm sorry, Beats. Find me, Kiki Pinks. Y'all know the spelling on all platforms. It's music dropping all.
Tell them how to spell it because they might not know how to spell it.
That's KeiKei PiNkx.
Y'all got that? Y'all got that? Okay. All platforms. Definitely. And you know what? I got all these ladies on this way. I gotta shout out the Sadie Star Show where I'm co-host 106.3 every Sunday. If you're in Chicago, check us out from 8 to 9 o'clock. Shouts out to Sadie Star, my other co-host, Dr. Love, and my other co-host, Jazz. Definitely. So, with that being said, you got to give me a hood hierarchy drop. I got to have one from you.
You know what y'all better do. Tune in to my man's, what you want to say, Uncle Beats.
Say whatever you want. I got to call Uncle Sam the other day. So say whatever you want.
Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share. Also,
Start it over, because I was talking. Start it over.
Okay, period. I got you. So, once again, tap into my homie, the biggest, the baddest, the best, the iconic Uncle Beats, Hood Hierarchy. Make sure you go follow, like, comment, subscribe. Also, turn on that post notification bell, because if you ever post, when this one posts, you're going to see it. If you got the notification bell on, you're going to see it, okay? So make sure you turn on the post notification bell, so whenever he posts, you will see what's going on. You ain't never got to feel left out, because I'm up today.
There you go. Okay. That. That's past perfect. That's just so excellent. I want to thank everybody who rocking with us. Everybody, especially you, Carmen. You get like a extra flowers. This what I need everybody to do, including you, Kiki. When we end this live, I need everybody to leave me a comment on Facebook. Just say, not Facebook, on YouTube, 100, whatever y'all say, good show. I keep asking y'all to leave a comment after the show, and y'all take too long to do it. I need it immediately. So everybody that's on here, salute to you, Drama G in the building. I need everybody to go on YouTube and leave a comment when we end this. So with that being said, we end in one way only. You tell us what hood you from, and we out. So, what's the hood?
Well, I'm actually from Danville, so I'm not from the hood.
Okay.
Hood of Danville. But if you want to put it like this, from Chicago, I'm from 400 East. I'm from a lot of places. I don't live everywhere in Chicago.
There you go.
But I'm gonna rep my man shit. 400 East is where you can find me.
Hey, sound good.